In this Excel video, I will teach you how to calculate end of month in Microsoft Excel. And we're going to do it by using the EOMONTH function. This is going to be fun. Let's get started. Here I have a list of employees and their employment start date. But I need to figure out what the end of the month was for the month in which each employee was hired. How could I do that? Well, I'll click on C2 and I'll type equals EOMONTH, which stands for end of month, and it will return the serial number of the last day of the month before or after a specified number of months. After putting in equals EOMONTH, I'll put in left parenthesis. And now Excel is looking for the start date that I wanted to work with. And then I need to put in some information about months. So start date, I just want this date here. So I'll click on it and it's entered into the formula. Next I put in a comma. Now, when it asks for months, what do I want to put here? If I want to calculate the end of the exact month referenced here, in this case January, then I would put 0 into the formula with a right parenthesis. And the 0 just means that there's no offset. I'm not advancing 1 month or subtracting a month or adding 2 months. It's just exactly 0. It's the exact month referenced here. I'll tap enter and the result is 46,053. Now, that doesn't make any sense. But in fact, I did do the formula correctly. But what's happening is this is just a serial number, and I need to turn it into a date. And to turn it into a date, all I have to do is select the cell and then go here to the Home tab in the number group. I could just switch the format for this cell to be date. Now, while I'm at it, I may as well click and drag to highlight the rest of the cells that I want to format as dates. And then I'll go here to the number group, and I'll make sure that they're all formatted as short dates. Okay, with that done, look what I can do. I can just click on cell C2 and I can use the little autofill handle in the lower right corner to extend this formula down the spreadsheet just by clicking and dragging. And there's even a faster way. I can just double click on the fill handle and the formula is applied all the way down. Okay, that worked great. In each case, I now know what the last day of the month will be. And it works even with leap years. You can see the here as compared to here. Okay, what if I need to calculate the end of next month? All I would do is select the cell where I want to put the formula. Type equals EOMONTH left parenthesis. I'll select the date in question, comma, and then I'll just add the number 1 in the month section. So what this is going to do is it's just going to take the date that I provided it, and then it's going to go ahead by 1 month and calculate the end of that month. So I tap enter. This is January 15th, 2026, but the end of the next month is February 28th. 2026. Let's copy that down to the bottom of the spreadsheet data. I'm just going to double click on the fill handle and it worked flawlessly. All right, now what about the end of the prior month? Again, equals EOMONTH for end of month. Select the date in question, comma, but this time I'm going to put -1 for the month. So this will take the current date, figure out what month that is, and then subtract 1 month. I'll put in my right parenthesis, tap enter. So it's subtracted by 1 month, and then figured out the end of month for that prior month. I'll click here on E2, double click on the fill handle, and it's done. All right, now what about first day of month? Yes, I know that the function is called EOMONTH for end of month, but we can actually use this to calculate the first day of the month. Let's try it. So I'll select the date in question, put in a comma. For month, I'm going to put -1, and I'll close the parenthesis, and then I'm just going to type +1. So what will this do? It's going to look at this date. It's going to subtract 1 month and figure out what the last day of that prior month is, which will be December 31st. But then it's just going to add 1 day to that. So I tap enter and it worked perfectly. The first day of this month, January 1st. Let's copy it down the spreadsheet data. And we've got the first day of each of the months that are referred to here in column B. Now, there's a variety of ways in which this can be helpful in spreadsheets to be able to calculate the first day of the month. Obviously, if we think about it, of course, we know what the first day of January is. It's January 1st, the first day of December. It's December 1st. But in a spreadsheet, being able to calculate this data can be very important, very helpful, and it can work with other formulas that we use in Microsoft Excel. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it to be helpful. If you did, please like, share, and follow. If you'd like to support my channel, The Center of Best Learnings, the best way to do that is to like it, type a comment, and become a channel member.